There's nothing worse than losing someone to domestic violence. It's the worst thing that can happen.
The question now, could the deadly violence have been prevented? Before she died, Riley O'Loughlin filed a police report alleging she was kidnapped by the man who shot and killed her less than 2 weeks later. I'm John Holt.
I'm Lauren Halifax. Even after her death, the status of that kidnapping investigation remains unclear. Fox 4's Malik Jackson has been following this story. Malik, you have a timeline of events and what her family and domestic violence advocates are saying in the wake of this tragedy?
Yeah, good evening, Lauren and John. Riley O'Loughlin's family believes that this all could have been prevented. They spent the last 3 days wondering how this could have happened when Riley did everything that she knew to do.
I don't feel like I'll ever be the same. I feel like a part of me went with her.
That was Shannon O'Loughlin, Riley's twin sister, in an interview with Fox 4 Sunday, devastated that her partner in crime and best friend since the very beginning is gone. Now, less than a week after her death, that is being investigated as a murder-suicide. The question is, how did we get here? Shannon says after her sister broke up with John Hadley 2 months ago, he began to harass her and followed her for weeks. It turned dangerous on April 21st when Riley alleged she was kidnapped by Hadley. The following day, on the 22nd, she filed a police report with the North Kansas City Police Department. More than a week later, she turned in a protection order to the same department. That same day, Hadley was interviewed by North Kansas City detectives. Less than 48 hours later, Riley was killed while she was on the clock. This is the warehouse where Riley O'Loughlin alleges that she was kidnapped. On Wednesday, May 3rd, she turned in some sort of emergency protection order. The following day, the detective investigating the case paused his investigation until he returned today, Monday. But Riley didn't have until Monday. She was killed Friday morning.
I had a lot of anger inside me because someone or a lot of people could have prevented this.
And it can be where people fall through the cracks, which is why the agencies that work with them really have tried to be involved with all of those systems so that we can help navigate.
Now, we reached out to the North Kansas City Police Department to get more clarification on both of these cases. As of now, they say that the kidnapping case and the murder-suicide case are both open investigations and they cannot release any more information. We also reached out to the Platte County Sheriff's Office in regard to the first order of protection that was put in this case, and we are awaiting a response. If you can help this family out during this difficult time, there's a link to do that if you click on this story on fox4kc.com. Lauren